Good morning, this is Sarah, your healthy carnivore in the UK, with her 5-minute how to get started on a ketogenic or carnivorous diet. So a ketogenic diet is 25 grams of carbohydrate or less per day, and a carnivorous diet is when you knock all of the carbohydrates on the head and just eat the animal products. If you're not sure what a carbohydrate is, because believe me, some people still don't know, it's one of the macronutrients that humans eat. We have protein, fat, or carbohydrates, and in this particular lifestyle, we are knocking carbohydrates on the head. They are not essential, and if you cut them out permanently, your body will find its own energy, and it will find energy from your fat, and that's how you lose weight and have health improvements. So it's up to you to decide whether you're going to go for a ketogenic diet, which is 25 grams of carb or less, or a ketovore diet, which some people are now coining as an expression, which is 10 grams of carbohydrate per less, or whether you want to go all in. Do you taper down? Do you gradually give up the ultra processed foods and the seed oils and the sugar and wind your way down, or do you go straight in? That's completely up to you. It depends on your diet right now. If you are eating a vegan lifestyle, very, very plant-based lifestyle, you might find that going straight into carnivore is a bit much for your body, and there's going to be some side effects. So you might want to taper down. If you are someone that's already eating fairly low carb and already eating loads of meat, you might find you can go straight into it. There are going to be some symptoms when you do it. You're going to feel tired, a bit headachy. This is because your body hasn't been running on its own body fuel since birth. When we are born in ketosis. But depending on how old we are, our body has lost the ability to do that. And now all of a sudden, you've taken away its easy fuel source, sugar or carbs, and your body doesn't know what to do, has forgotten how to access the fat stores, and that can take a while. It can take anything between 6 weeks and 6 months, even more, for some people to become fully fat adapted, where the body is absolutely ready to just burn body fat for fuel. You'll know when that happens because you will have unlimited energy all day, incredible fat loss, and you just feel fantastic. But until then, you may feel sluggish. You may need electrolytes. What are electrolytes? When your body goes into ketosis for the first time, your body dumps a whole load of water. This is where we see big scales differences when you weigh in on the first couple of weeks. When it flushes out of the system, it looks exciting on the scales, but it may leave you feeling a bit rubbish because it's flushed out all the potassium and the magnesium, and you might want to replace those. So for the first 30 days to 60 days, you may want to take some kind of electrolyte supplement that contains those things so you don't feel rubbish. After time, though, you will be able to just supplement with just salting your food, perhaps a little salt in the water if you need to. Decent salt, though, not the table salt that you buy in the supermarket, but rock salt, proper Celtic salt. And so then you're doing it. And what this is really, that's I think I said 5 minutes, and I think I've managed to get most of the information in 3. Like I said, do loads of research. Check out the Dr. Ken Berry YouTube channels and videos, and also check out Mitch at Old Guy Carnivore. He's got a great 30-day starter guide. He's got some of the best in the business. Check his channel. He put me on the straight and narrow. And then after that, really, that's it. It's up to you whether you want to include vegetables. I personally don't see any value in vegetables and haven't eaten them for years. So I have no problem in not eating them. You might find that you want to do a bit more research on that and start ketogenic. Get the fat high, though. You need some fat in your life. As Dr. Kiltz would say, fat is where it's at. Get it in there. Your body is training to burn its own body fat for fuel, but while it's still learning, it needs you to feed it the fat. Don't go lean. Eat meat, fatty meat like crazy, and try and avoid weighing if you can, because some people do take a while before the fat adaptation starts, and it's disappointing, and we don't want to be stopping just because the scales can't keep up with our wonderful healing progress that our bodies are doing. And that's really how to start a ketogenic diet. Make sure you eat drinking fluids, but not over drinking. You don't need to drink enough to sink a boat. You drink to thirst, eat to hunger, and you're done. And if you want to see other videos of mine, it talks about more of the mental side of that, because even though it's a very, very simple concept, it's not easy for people to keep going because socially, no one else is doing it around us. So that could take some coaching. I am going to go into that later on, but thank you so much for listening, and that's how to start keto. Bye.